I'm Frank with RC Enterprises, located on Spence Road in Springfield, Ohio. We are about to have the pleasure of installing the Magnuson Supercharger on the Triad Expeditions 2010 Toyota FJ Cruiser. If you haven't seen that thing yet, you're missing out. That thing is an animal. We actually already had the pleasure of doing a custom trailer for it. I'm pretty sure you saw that in part 1 of this video install. A little bit about RC Enterprises. We are a small family-owned business on a dead-end road is kind of our joke. We do anything from preventative maintenance to vehicle repairs, all the way up to obviously the heavier duty custom stuff like we're about to do to the FJ here. Right now I'm standing in front of our 8,000 square foot facility. It is relatively new. Not necessarily how we wanted to get a new facility, but we did have a fire at the business over Labor Day weekend. And since then, our community and a bunch of local businesses have been nothing but supportive to help us get back on our feet and everything up and running to the way it used to be. As you can see also, I'm sure you'll see here in the video coming up, we were actually going to be breaking ground on our second building here very soon. So very exciting times, very exciting stuff going on here as we continue to expand and get back to normal and just do what we do here, as simple as that sounds.
So I'm just doing a little before shot here before the FJ goes under the knife. We were joking about that, saying basically how the FJ started getting better gas mileage just because it knew it needed to perform better or it was going to get cut. But won't be long, and that plastic shroud will no longer be there. No more fake cylinders up there on top. So that's obviously where the Supercharger is going to go. And we'll be highlighting some of the install process as it goes. Alright, we're here looking at the Supercharger, and it is really coming along. We are having a problem with flashing the ECU. We can't get the basically the programmer here to recognize the ECU. We've done a couple things. We've put a call into Magnuson to have them give us a call back. But you can see here, let me turn this off there. You can see here, we have it all installed, and I should say Justin has it all installed. Looking pretty good. We did have to relocate the intercooler pump to this location because with the winch and a steel bumper, there's not enough clearance for the hose to go into the intercooler down there. Pretty common problem from what I've heard. A lot of folks have had to relocate the intercooler pump to basically accommodate the different bumper. So Justin's saying about an hour's work left to do on it. And it's really, I think, going to come down to programming this ECU and Magnuson getting back with us. So, but pretty exciting stuff. Really looks good. So keep you guys updated. Hey everyone, alright, today is the day that we pick up the Supercharger, and I just want to let everyone know basically what happened. So we did run into problems with the programmer tuning the Supercharger as far as flashing the ECM. And as previously mentioned, the way that works is you basically take the program, you send it to them, they send you back a modified version of that tune, and then you flash the ECM. It was not reading the file, and I think part of the problem is basically when we received the programmer, it was not updated, and for some reason it wasn't taking the update. That's understandable. I mean, this product does sit on the shelf. Thankfully, Sparks does stock them, which means they're going to have some stock on the shelf for a little bit, but that's good because then it's available to you in that regard. And you know, so the way that Magnuson responded to it, it was a Friday that we were having troubles. They were aware of it. They acknowledged that we were having issues. They wanted to reach out to Digisport, make sure that whatever they were going to do was basically the correct thing to do to respond to that. And basically what they did is they overnighted another programmer to us. So by Tuesday morning early, the shop here, RC Enterprises, had a new tuner to basically program the FJ, which is beautiful. I mean, if you think about it, they weren't taking any chances. They weren't saying do an update. They were basically saying, let's start from scratch. Let's give you all the tools that you need to be successful as quickly as possible. And so by the end of the day on Tuesday, the FJ was running, and it was running good. So they've heat cycled it a number of times. They've checked the coolant levels. They've made sure all the air pockets are out. And now that today, Thursday, we're going to do an oil change. So anything that was in the system, it was due for an oil change anyways. And the oil change that they're going to do is a BG Products premium oil change, which gives you a maximum longevity and maximum protection for your vehicle, and also a warranty that goes along with it. So if you're not familiar with BG Product services, you definitely need to do that. RC Enterprises has been doing them here for a very, very long time. Great product, great service, and a great warranty that comes behind it. What I'm going to show you here shortly is the FJ running. So if you're thinking about tuning out, don't tune out quite yet. Not quite done yet. Do want to show you it running, but I do want to say once again that RC Enterprises here, they do this type of work. They do lifts, they do engine modifications, they do modifications that they know is gonna be successful for you. And they have the knowledge and the experience to do it. So I definitely recommend for you to check them out at rcent.com. Justin done a phenomenal job on this FJ. He was very thorough and did not take any chances with the result being a success. I can definitely tell that this is going to do the job that I wanted to do with pulling a trailer. And I have no doubt that we're going to go through the mountains. We're going to be doing 3 trips coming up. We're going to be leaving for Norris Lake, and then we're going to be leaving for the Appalachian Toyota Roundup, and then we're going to be going to the Overland Expo East, as mentioned before. And that's definitely going to give us the opportunity to give some real world testing. So if you want to know what the real world testing result is, make sure to check back for video 3, and that's where you're going to see that. So you can hear the Supercharger whine when you get into it a little bit. I have not got into it purposely. I want it to break in really nice. There's definitely been no full throttle use. And definitely have been just easing into the throttle and bearing the throttle, as this product definitely heat cycles and also gets broken in. I want to make sure to break it in right. So the rest of the engine's broken in, and it's a new product, so I want it to break in with the engine as best as possible to get the longevity out of it. Just so everybody knows also, I don't think I ever mentioned it before, but the engine actually currently has 88,000 miles on it. It is, for the majority of its life, has always ran BG products in it, to include the motor oil additive, the MOA. The full synthetic MOA has recently been released, and so it has most of its life had synthetic oil in it, and premium oil, premium filters. So just to let you know. All right, folks, thank you for watching. Once again, signing off, and make sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell. Take care. Bye.